Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another episode of the Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank, as always. I do hope you're doing very well today. You join me as we are out in one of the larger grass fields at the moment. We have recently knocked down the headlands, and we're in here now with the 66 and the rake. We rode this up. This is going to be silage. We're going to bale and wrap this. And then the rest of that is going to be mowed down, thrown about, and baled up for hay. So we're just clearing off a few headlands with silage to begin with. So tonight we're going to go around and rake everything all up and get it baled first thing in the morning. It is very dry at the moment. It's only been knocked down for a day, so we'll get it raked up tonight, and then it'll be fine by tomorrow morning to be raked and baled. We've probably got just a few more fields to go and have a look at and get done. But it's a beautiful evening to be doing it anyway, so that's always good news. And we are going to make sure nothing's coming. And off we go then. So like I say, we're going to head down towards where the old sheepyard is. I got a couple of fields down there to do. I've also knocked down some ground there, which I'm going to leave on the deck and bale up as hay. And then that's probably going to be, it's not going to be too far off, to be honest. That's probably going to need, if it's like this for the rest of the week, we'll get it baled up by the end of the week for sure. But yeah, otherwise we're all doing good today. We have been very busy actually, and it's a very exciting time. There's something very exciting I'm going to be showing you in just a moment. All I need to do is get into the get this little job finished up here, then we're going to go and have a look, see what's going on. You know, some of this ground around here, it looks that dry. I just wonder, we might just leave this on the ground actually and then just bale it up perhaps. But yeah, that's looking pretty darn dry if you ask me. Might almost be more like haylage. But we'll let's have a look. We'll get this one raked up. As you can see, I did just intend to bale up the headlands, but you know how dry it is there. I think we'll have a look into here. We might just get this rode up and we'll see what it's looking like. Yeah, it's looking pretty dry there, but what I think we'll be able to do anyway is still just get it raked up. It's probably going to be a bit more like haylage now because it's been baked so much, but that's not a problem. This field we will actually just leave in that case, and we'll leave that for hay. We'll come and throw that around in the morning after we've baled. We'll just do the headlands over here. But yeah, that almost threw me through a loop there for a second there. It was looking a little bit different. So how have you been anyway? I do hope you're doing very well. Do let me know, as always, what you're working on, where you're working, and what you're driving. And yeah, let me know how silage is going for you guys. We're just getting kind of stuck into first cut there. We are progressing through. We've got first cut, we've got a little bit of second cut. This is going to be second cut started really, or kind of almost second cut finished, and then we'll be into some hay as well, which I want to get quite a bit made. Take ourselves back along there a little bit. Wonderful. Okay, we can get this rake folded out and we'll be off to the races there. 3 times round, more than enough for what I need to turn with the 7710 and the uni wrapper baler on the back there. Let's just go PTO on. That's the firing. Let's lower her down. All right, off we go. I do like this land down here. It's very nice land. It does produce a good yield on it. It's had two doses or applications of slurry on here since we last cut it, and it's done really well there. That field next door has a bit more of a weed problem, which we never really got fully controlled, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. This was mowed down with the new seller mowers, which have been working phenomenally well for us. Very pleased with that. Couldn't have asked for more really, so that's exciting. And yeah, hopefully we'll see more of that in the next few days and weeks, but it does really speed things up for me. The output hasn't really dipped considering I went from a 4 meter to a 3 meter on the back there. It's making it a lot more comfortable on the roads, that's for sure. That's one huge takeaway. And I'm hoping that continues as well there. Okay, but you can see somewhere it's a bit light down this corner, but the rest of the body of the field looks pretty darn good. We will hopefully get this all mowed after we bale tomorrow. and then yeah, we're really into thick hay ground. There's a little bit more grass that's ready to be knocked down again for hay. The stuff up the home yard there that we built, that we showed the new mows off in, that's drying out very nicely too. So I'm feeling confident about it. I think we'll get it done sooner rather than later. This is very, very dry, but haylage is always good as well. Not a bad thing to have there. That's number one then. I think I mentioned recently that we had a bit of an oil leak that's not getting any better on the 7710. I had a quick conversation with a fitter over the local John Deere place, and they seem to reckon that it will need to be split apart to have a look to see what that is. Based on what I've told them, they haven't been able to see it, but based on what I've told them, they would reckon it needs to be split apart. So that is obviously not ideal at all. I'm not sure when we're going to do that. We need to kind of figure that one out because it's right in the middle of harvest. And we're about to start drilling as well, and there's going to be more plowing to come, so we do kind of need that. It's a little bit tricky, but that's something I'm trying to figure out and logistically see how much we can get away without using that tractor until we can get it fixed up, really. So yeah, very, very interesting. Here we go again. Swing over to make it worthwhile for that last headland there. So yeah, I was mentioning that it's been a very busy days, mainly on the phone. A lot of phone calls today. Some have been very interesting indeed. Something that has cropped up on the on my radar last week, and been doing a little bit of digging, a little bit of probing to see what that is and how that looks. And I think I have the answer now, which is the answer I wanted. And we're just kind of waiting. It's getting a little bit late in the day, but I'm waiting for one more phone call about that this evening, and you guys are going to be in for a treat. So stick around, because towards the end of this, it's going to be pretty incredible. I hope. So well, yeah, we'll see what that looks like. We go for the last time round. Try not to rake in any of the fresh standing grass still, because that's going to be a bit damp. Slightly worried though as to how this is going to hold out when it comes to regrowing again for a third cut. Very, very dry at the moment. A lot of long, hot, dry days with little rain in the last kind of month, really. So that's stressing me out for a couple of reasons. One, for the grass growth, but secondly as well, our spring crops just aren't doing much right now, and that's a concern. We need those to be firing along at this point. Also can be a little bit concerned when it comes to straw for next year as well. I'll have to kind of figure out that one, see how that's going to look. And now we'll just sneak around here. Alright, just like that, we are pretty much done. We'll have the cattle clean up when we get home there. They've been fed up for the evening, but I just need to go and clean up after that. I want to get this done whilst I had a little bit more daylight, but they are all looking pretty darn good anyway. Listen to a roar up the hill there. Okay, and just like that, we are done. Knock that off. Up on the hydraulics it goes. Yeah, pretty good looking spots there actually, nice and dry. We'll still get that wrapped up this tomorrow morning though, it's not a problem. And then yeah, we'll be looking good to move on. There's some silage bales there from last year that I want to use up next. I don't think I can really move them and just restack them somewhere, so we'll have to just use them in place. But they're certainly the next ones to go. That field over there and the reseeded grass field there are going to be hay, along with these few floating around here, so that should be pretty good. We're going to get those started on mowing tomorrow, like I say, once we've got everything else taken care of, which should be great. Now yeah, onwards to, we're going to head back up to the yard now. That's pretty much just done for raking up this evening. I'm going to park the tractor up, do a little bit of cleaning up, and then we're going to hopefully get a phone call, which I'll be able to take you for a ride along. So bear with me, and we will await the good news. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the call. It's very exciting. We're going to head out in our little ATV now. Before we do, you can see that the 6820 is parked up with the mowers on. That's another great benefit of going to the style of mower that we have now. When we had the Chrome mowers, we couldn't park them in that shed there on the tractor. The Chrome mower, the rear mower took up a bulk of one of those bays, whereas with the fellas on, it's nice and neatly tucked in there out of the way and very easy to get into there as well, which is perfect. So I just thought I'd show you that very quickly. But what a time. We are heading out. We're going to shut this gate first. And off we go. So we're going to be heading down to one of our current yards, down to the bottom yard. And where we're going to have a little bit of a discussion on the way. Some of you may start to piece together what this is going to be. But we're always continually expanding. As you know, that we're bringing in more and more cattle of late. Current number is 65, which is kind of cool, very exciting to see that. And that will continue to build up as well. But we're always looking for land, we're always looking for new options there. Some of the land that the land that we have down at the bottom yard there, that is a reclaimed land from open cast mine. And there's always been ongoing attempts to expand further, and also ongoing efforts made by the open cast and the mining authority to reclaim some of the land that they've already mined there. So when I signed the lease agreement for it's a loud plane, for the land that we've now taken on board, where the bottom yard is, I was unfortunately beaten to a large portion of it by a neighbouring farmer. He took on about 100 acres, maybe a little bit over there. I think it was like 120. But so he got that, and I got the little block that we have. However, things change over time, and something that I became aware recently that there was a few issues with that farmer, and that the things are not going quite right with the land that they had. So I'm not quite sure what that is or what's going on there. But yeah, it has come to a point where it allows different opportunities for myself, really. Let's say that much. Obviously, here is our yard. Everything's looking good. The grass on the roadside, they only have to get this mowed down soon, and it's surging along. Through our stackyard here. Lorry Lagoon there is filling up, definitely. And our spring barley here is just looking a little to the point now where another good drenching of rain would see it through, but we'll have to see. So anyway, up here has always just been a dead end, a road to nowhere, really, a gate that we couldn't get through. It was blocked off until now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a drive. To come to here, I've already had the padlock removed. They even at one point things got so bad that they had to actually barricade the gate up. I don't know who did that, but someone did, and it's not very good. But ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the extension. And through we go. So this is a very interesting. This is the first time I've been through here, actually. There's a lot of abandoned building there. Now they didn't mine anything on that side. It's all over here. That's our first field that we'd look to come into, I reckon. A lot of it is grassland. I do see some what looks like barley over there. It's nearly ready. I think I've been asked about that one already to come in and cut that. So we might have to fire up the old combine fairly soon. Not much is growing here though, but yeah, we'd love to get something onto there pretty quickly. Absolutely get some slurry down there soon. And we continue on. You can see that the hedge line's very low. It's very young because it's newly established, really. It's not much more than a couple of years old. This is, yeah, quite a field over there, actually. We'll come back and have a look at that, but we're just going to drive through here anyway. Lots of old buildings still. You can see where the ground disappears, that they've suddenly started to, this is where the mining came in. An old derelict building over there. More fields around there, they look pretty cool. Fairly big fields as well, actually. What's this? Just an old storage shed, I guess. No, it's that way. Yeah, pretty much just an old storage shed. The grass is overgrown everywhere. Still, it's a bit of a mess here. It looks like whoever left didn't leave much behind, or didn't take much with them. A lot of junk lying around here, but I'm not sure what's going on with this little area here. But it's decent storage yard anyway. Back on down. There's a fair bit of grass in places, but in other places there's absolutely nothing. Looks like got a drainage pond here. That's quite something. What is even up here? Just a field there, another grass field, another old building there. That's pretty sweet. Looks like it's not been used for a while. Oh, hey, this is a decent crop though. That's a decent field. I'll have to think about this. So effectively, we're going to have a drive around and follow this road. It doesn't go for much further, I may add, but we're going to have a look at it. This is all our land now, can you believe? Ultimately, we've signed, we've replaced and taken on the lease. I want to come and spray off some of the weeds that crept over the road. But yeah, we have added another 120 acres again to our land, which is great. This is a bit local here. And we are going to, yeah, we're going to take this on effective immediately, pretty much. And yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. So there's some land, as you can see here clearly. This in front of us was like a maintenance yard for the open cast. On the other side, you can see there's two big grass banks. On the other side of those grass banks is where they are still working. So we can't go through there. This is an active site through there. So pretty much as far as we go, really. But yeah, that is a little bit of an extension there anyway. And yeah, so we've added another 150 acres of land, just about in the, no, 120 now and then 50 acres previously. So we've, yeah, we've done pretty darn well for ourselves. That is looking like some silage ground that, I don't know what they did around the edges there. They've mowed some of it off. That must have been topped down for thistles, I guess, maybe. But yeah, there's some decent looking grass that we'll try and get mowed off sooner rather than later. There's another field that I want to get stuck into here. Also, this is going to be great. We've got, as we well know, we've got mountains of slurry, so we'll be looking to bring that down here. This little road bridge concerns me because it's very narrow and it doesn't have much in terms of any railings or sidings. You can see when they put this in, this was very much originally a service road, so they didn't put much in terms of like banking on here or anything like that. But it is a new road really. And yeah, over here we do have a little bit of a drainage pond. Oh, get off there. With a little bit of a small little drainage runoff there as well, so that's all very interesting. And yeah, this ground around here, we may even just look to graze this off, get some cattle down here and just let them go at the end, but we'll see. That's a very interesting field up there for sure. These sheds, we haven't been told what we cannot use for that, because obviously it's got someone's junk in there right now, so I don't know if they're going to have to pull all of that out. I'm sure we'll find that one out though. Some lovely old ruins at the top there. And then, yes, we're going to have to bring the combine down as well, because that is a field, what looks like winter barley. It looks like barley to me, that we are going to have to get, we're going to have to get that cut, which is great, because it does mean that we're going to be able to get off here, a little bit of extra straw into our sheds, which is fantastic news. What I'm going to do, I have the drone with me as well. We're just going to ping up that drone and get a little bit of an aerial view of it, I think. And so there you have it. That was just a very quick scan around. I hope you enjoyed that there, just to give you a bit of an aerial perspective of our new land, really. This has been something we've been working on very hard over the last kind of week. I hope you do enjoy it. We're going to be coming from here a lot more. There's a lot more work to do. First thing we have to do is get this hay and silage baled up. Then we're going to fire up the combine, get that in. And we are all guns blazing from there. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, and we will see you all in the next one. Till then, though, have yourself a great day, guys. Enjoy what you're doing as always. Stay safe, and we'll see you later.